First up at 6, we got a meeting of a special FEMA group that's set to overhaul the disaster relief agency. Abruptly canceled today. It was a 12-member board set to vote on a series of new recommendations that could have dramatically changed the way that FEMA helps after these catastrophic storms. Let's bring in Fox 13's Evan Axelbank in our newsroom with the latest. Evan.
Well, Mark, some members of the board itself weren't even made aware of why the meeting was canceled at the last second. We are now hearing that the White House wanted to make sure they were fully briefed on the proposed changes before the vote. Even the head of the Department of Homeland Security, which oversees FEMA, was on the way to the meeting when it was canceled. The committee was set to approve a report that sources say called for several changes, like cutting the number of workers at the agency in half, creating a block grant system that is intended to streamline the assistance process, and keeping the agency intact while labeling it FEMA 2.0. Sources say the report says it is time to close the chapter on FEMA. A new agency should be established that retains the core missions of FEMA while highlighting the renewed emphasis on locally executed, state or tribally managed and federally supported emergency management. Those who are critical of the potential changes say that the cancellation is a sign of mismanagement that FEMA itself can't afford.
This is a catastrophic rollout to a catastrophic political leadership of DHS and FEMA right now. It's really shows how they're facing immense blowback from Congress and from probably states and emergency managers across the country who are looking at this, the leaked details of this report and seeing that this is not a feasible way to protect the United States against disasters.
3 Floridians serve on the board, including Tampa Mayor Jane Castor, Florida's DEM Director Kevin Guthrie, and Miami-Dade Sheriff Rosie Cordero Stutz. It had been scheduled for 1 o'clock today, with a press conference for some of its members scheduled for 3:30. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem left a public hearing on Capitol Hill, saying that she had to attend the FEMA meeting, which wound up not happening. Now, sources in the White House tell Fox 13 that White House officials had not been briefed, despite some DHS officials thinking they had been. So FEMA says they're going to now apprise the public of a new date once everybody, we assume, is briefed, Mark.
All right, interesting. Evan Axelbank in our newsroom. Thanks.